Hey guys, my name is Michelle Van Dyne and I'm currently a student at AMU, and I'm back for a second experiment with Physics 133. This lab is titled Circular Motion, and the goal of this experiment is to observe the magnitude of the radius, the effects the time period has on an object while it's in circular motion. I know you can tell I was reading off of a sheet of paper. So to begin, let me get this camera switched around here. So to begin, the materials we needed was one aluminum pole, a fishing line, and 5 washers. We also needed a measuring tape, a watch, stopwatch, and a permanent marker. And the last thing I brought was a cold pack because at times I am kind of clumsy and I have a feeling I'm going to hit myself in the face with one of these washers. All right, so to set up the lab, we first had to measure and cut 1 meter of fishing line. Sorry, it's a bit blurry. And then on one end, we had to secure 1 washer. And then we pulled the fishing line through this aluminum pole and tied 4 other washers on the other end. Once that was completed, we had to measure out 3 different measurements on the fishing line and marked it. I think you can see one right there, permanent marker. The 3 measurements were at 0.25 meters, 0.40 meters, and 0.15 meters. And once everything is ready to go, so I'll flip this camera around really. So once we have everything set up, we're going to hold this aluminum pole vertically and to the side where we have the marking where we measured. And at that point, we will rotate the washer. This is where it gets dangerous. Okay, not really, but this is where we would rotate the washer 15 times around, and we would time to see how long it takes to complete 15 rotations for each marked spot. So once that is completed 3 times, I'll record the data, and then I would use the formula 2 times pi times the radius divided by the time it took to complete 15 rotations. And then with that, I'd be able to determine the average speed it took for to complete 15 rotations at each marked area. So that's pretty much the experiment. I hope I was able to explain it well, and yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Thanks.